Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a brush video because I get many messages in my inbox. Tons of girls message me in my Snapchat inbox or my Instagram, Facebook, sending me pictures of different brush sets, asking me if they should use this one and what are my thoughts on them. And I always give the same answer if I haven't used them. Like mostly I get BH Cosmetics and Morphe brushes pictures of their sets basically. I haven't used them. I cannot guide you guys better. I cannot tell you how they are, if they'll perform well or not. So I decided to sit down, have a chat with you guys, show you guys what I have, what I use, and what I think can work for you too. So yeah, let's start the video by telling you guys firstly how I wash my brushes, because taking care of your brushes is very important. I used to use MAC's brush liquid, pink one. I have forgotten the name because I threw the bottle. Anyway, I used to wash them with that first, but then that was very expensive. Yeah, so as in it was I think $15-20, but it's just wastage of money. Then I found out you can wash your brushes with that shampoo, baby shampoo or dishwashing liquid. I used to mix 2 drops of olive oil, the virgin one, and but still somehow I felt the residue was left on the brushes, and then they were oily and I don't know, stuff like that. Anyway, finally, few months ago when I ordered my Smith brushes, I found it on their Instagram page. They had shared a soap, a bar soap, with which they suggested you should wash their brushes with. So I immediately ordered it, and I've been using it for 3 months, and it's the best thing that has ever happened to me. Washing my brushes is very easy now, and it's hassle free. I don't have to mix my dishwashing liquid and olive oil and stuff like that to, you know, make it work, and I don't have to go and buy different brush cleaners for spot cleaning and stuff like that. Yeah, so let me share that with you. So I zoomed you guys in a little bit because I want you guys to see the products clearly. So this is the bar soap I'm talking about. This is a Dr. Bronners Pure Castile bar soap, certified fair trade, made with organic oils. I just read the ingredients of it: organic coconut oil, organic palm oil, sodium hydroxide water, organic olive oil, organic hemp oil, organic jojoba oil, sea salt, citric acid, and tocopherol. So yeah, this is amazing. Even it washes, it cleans my MAC brushes with white bristles too very easily with just one try. I don't have to dip it and swirl my brush in it for a long time. Just one swipe, and then I take my Sigma glove and I just swirl my brush on it and rinse it off and dry it on a towel, and that's it. I let it sit for a day or so. Now these small brushes, they dry up quickly. The big ones, the foundation brushes, they take some time in drying, but not these ones. So I'll show you guys my Sigma brushes, Sigma mats. Basically they came up with this mat back in 2012 I think, or 2011. I'm not sure about the date. I ordered it online through Sigma's website. So this side is for the eye brushes, because these shapes, the shape on this side is different, and then this side is for the face brushes, because all the designs and shapes are made for face brushes because they are so big and dense. Anyway, along with this, when I purchased this one, I got the small one for free. Yeah, so this has been really helpful and handy when I am traveling or when I am washing only my eye brushes, because A, it's really small, easy to carry, easy to keep anywhere, plus the texture on it, the design texture on it is so thin and small. For my small brushes, for example, I just, you know, go right here, swirl my brush in this pattern, and boom, my brush is clean. So yeah, for that this small one is really good. Anyway, so now I'll keep these things aside now that I have gone through how to clean my brushes, how I clean my brushes, and you can too. By the way, these bar soaps, this Dr. Bronners Pure Castile bar soap is not that expensive. I think I got the bunch. I got a bunch of 3 or 4 for $20 or $25. I'm not sure. You can get it on Amazon. Just write down Dr. Bronners and this will come up. Not the shampoo or liquid, the bar soap. I use this one. Moving on. Now I'm moving to my face brushes, and first and foremost, everybody is looking for a brush to apply their foundation with. I do not apply my foundation with a brush. I used to, and at times I still do. But Beauty Blender, you guys, Beauty Blender is the best thing you can use to apply your foundation. I personally love it and I recommend it to everyone. Brushes at times give that streaky effect on the cheeks and everything, and then you have to go back and blend it some more because the streaks appear and everything. So I personally advise you not to use brushes, or if you want, I used to love, I still love them, but I don't use them anymore. I used to love Sigma F88, not the F80. Sigma F88, not the F80. I used to have F80 but never liked it. This is a angled brush, angled kabuki brush. This is so dense. The way it gets under my cheeks and all the curves and everything is amazing. That's why I love this brush. So if you are looking, you still want to buy a brush, go for go for Sigma P88. Morphe has one too, M439. I like it. I don't love it so much as this one, Sigma P88, but this is also nice if you still are looking for a foundation brush. Else, I'd suggest not to go for any brush for foundation. Just use a beauty blender or your fingers if it's a drugstore foundation and a very, you know, thick foundation. No, not thick, not thin, somewhere in the middle. You can easily apply it with your fingers like I do. I applied the Loreal Infallible Pro Matte with my fingers, never used any brush or anything for it. Even today when I was applying it, I mixed a drop of Coverfx Custom Enhanced drops, and I just blend those two on my fingers and applied it, so it was hassle free. So yeah, if you want a brush for your foundation, go for beauty blender or your fingers. You don't need to invest in brushes for that, especially if you are a beginner. Next up, powder brush. So for powder brush, I have two to recommend, but if you want to go for one, just use this one. This is Morphe E3. This is really a very good brush. If you're really looking for a brush to apply powder, use this one. This is a Morphe E3 brush. This is really nice. It has a dome shape like this, really soft. You need soft brushes to apply powder. Other than that, initially the first brush I got to apply my powder was this one. This was e.l.f. powder brush. So if you are on a budget, just get this one. Let's talk about contour brushes, bronzing brushes. These are the brushes. Okay, my favorite one, my all-time favorite. So my favorite brush is NARS Ita brush. It looks like this. Gives you a very nice contour line, and it can blend it well too. If you just go in upward direction, it will blend it out very nicely. So NARS Ita is my all-time favorite contour brush. And then came along MAC. Guys, this is a bit pricey. So if you cannot afford it and you want something very affordable, you can easily get this Crowlin brush. It's a angled brush and it's easily available at Media City. What is it? Makeup City? Yeah, Makeup City at Tallman. You can easily find it there. It's for, I think I bought it years ago for 900 rupees. I'm not sure what the current price is, but yes, it's less than Ida brush. Ida brush was, I don't know, it was $50. This is MAC 135. I absolutely love this brush. It is so good, especially when you are just applying a contour powder. It does the job so well. You know, it gets into your curves of the cheeks and everything very nicely. Not for this area, but if you're just applying a powder, bronzing, not contouring, if you're not blending your contour, then this is the best. If you want to blend your contour, you want something like this. These are the contour and bronzing brushes I showed. Even this Luxe one, this is 504. This is also very good for contouring. Now, and the Smith one is amazing. Literally, this one brush can do 3 jobs. You can apply blush with it, you can apply highlight with it, and you can apply your contour with it, contouring powder, bronzing powder with it. Anyway, so these are the brushes I love, blush brushes. So my first preference, my love, basically, I love Real Techniques blush brush to apply a blush. It's amazing. I really like it. So if you want to buy that one, or you have that one, then you are set. You don't need to buy anything else. Affordable option, Kryolan. Once again, Kryolan, this is number 2 brush. This is Kryolan number 2 brush, easily available at Makeup City, Dolman Mall, or any Kryolan outlet. Best blush brush ever. Second is this Morphe E4 brush. This is a angled brush, and it is also a very good blush brush. And third preference is this MAC 168 brush. I really like it to apply a blush. You can apply contouring powder with it too, but I really like it for blush because it's so soft and the bristles are, it picks up the color really well and then packs on your cheeks really nicely and precisely. Basically, your blush doesn't move away. For example, you're applying it here, but it's going here because it's, you know, falling and everything. So this picks up the color really nicely, even the Morphe one. Anyway, so these three blushes. So for highlighting, I have a few options, but first I would like to show you guys the affordable ones. The Real Techniques, what is this? Setting brush. Real Techniques setting brush is really good to apply highlight. This is the first one I bought when I wanted to apply my highlight. When I got into makeup and everything. This is a very affordable option. Then you have Morphe options. Morphe brushes are also affordable. So I bought this M310 fan brush, but I didn't like the application of my highlight with this brush. But if you like applying your highlight with fan brushes, then do go for it. It's really good. But the star of the show is Morphe M501, the best brush to apply your highlight. I love it. I think M504 is also #1 favorite, but I never used it. Anyway, I have always used 501 because it packs the color on my highest point of my cheeks very really nicely, really well. So I like it for that. Also, initially, years ago, I bought Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. I used to use this one to apply my highlight. This was nice too. I still miss using it. I think I should start using it again. Yeah, seriously. But yeah, this is also a great brush if you want to go and buy Sigma and not MAC or any other expensive brush. Sigma is really good too. But star of the show, as I said, M501. You just need this brush to apply your highlight and you are set, you're good to go. But I'm still giving you options: Sigma F35, setting brush by Real Techniques, Morphe M310, and Morphe M501. For nose contouring, I like these two brushes. For years and years, I used this brush. This is the Real Techniques Pointed Foundation brush. This is an amazing brush to contour your nose. If you know what you're doing, you can easily do it with this one. But my recent love and recent found is this Smith brush. This is 220 and this does the job for you. Basically, if you have good brushes, they do the job for you. You don't have to do so much. So this is a very good brush to get into those lines and very precise. First and foremost, eyebrow filling in. I fill in my eyebrows with MAC 266 brush. It is the best brush to fill in your brows, or you can get the Anastasia one, the dual-ended one. One side has this angle and one side has that spoolie. Get that if you cannot get the MAC one. So for eye brushes, first thing you need is your crease blending brush, a brush with which you apply the crease color basically and you blend it out. You need a dome shaped brush for that. I have tons of options to show you guys, but I'm just gonna pick up few because I don't want to confuse you guys. Yeah, these are the ones. Basically, it's this shape. this is the shape you need. This is MAC 224 and this is your crease blending brush. Sorry, this was Sigma. This was Sigma E40, then MAC 224. Then I have Morphe E22. Morphe has another similar brush, which is this one. This is Morphe M441. And if you have smaller eyes, then use a smaller brush. I cannot use these kind of brushes, this big fat brush on a very small lid. I have to go for a smaller brush. This is Morphe E17. This is small, so if you have small lids, go for this one. And my favorite at the moment is this one, Smith 232. Yeah, excellent brush. And if you have small eyes, they have another option, that's Smith 230. Or if you are doing some detailing, you are applying fine color on the corner or in the middle of the crease or anything, you need a smaller brush. So for that, this one is great. So after the tapered blending brushes, which were these, now I'm going to show you guys the options for crease blending brushes, which is a very famous, this kind of shape. This is Sigma E25. This is better to show because this one I got in their mailing box, I think, and this is really good. It's the same shape, but I somehow feel this one works better. And MAC 217. So this is a very important brush, you guys. If you are a beginner and you want to spend in brushes, just get these two brushes, tapered blending brush and this crease blending brush, which is this shape. You can get this shape in any company. I have an option to show you guys. This is the One by Real Techniques base shader brush. This shape also works in blending your crease or your outer corner or packing the shade on the outer corner. This can work really well. Smith 235 is my current favorite. I cannot live without it. I don't know how I survived all those years without this brush. But yeah, best brush. This one and Smith 247 are the best in the market. If you can spend on brushes, then I would suggest get these two. If not, then you can buy Sigma E25, you can buy MAC 217. It's in the same range, by the way. Smith price range is also the same as MAC or Sigma. I think Sigma is a bit cheaper. I think the Smith brush was for $24. I'm not sure. Just go to their website and check it. Also, I have another option. This is MAC 227. If you have, again, small lids or you have hooded lids, then a big brush like this won't get in there. You have to get a smaller brush. So get this MAC 221 brush. With this, you can easily get into that crease if you have hooded lids or you have small lids. So yeah, you will have to spend on this one. I don't have a cheaper version to show you guys, but 221 is best. Shader brush with which you apply your lid color. You can also use your finger to apply your lid colors. But if you still want to purchase a brush and you're a beginner, then go for e.l.f. This is e.l.f. This is by e.l.f. This is a very good brush, very firm, packs the color easily and picks up the color from the pan nicely too. This just says eyeshadow brush. This is a very, very, very old brush I have. So yeah, get this one. If you have some more money, get Sigma E55. This is also nice, but trust me guys, fingers work best. Another option is this MAC 239. You can get MAC 239 also. It's really good. It's a good hair brush. Picks up the matte shadows really nicely, but no, it does not work on your duochrome shadows or pigments or the shadows which has a little bit shine. It won't work there. For that, you will have to use a brush like MAC 224. If you're working with pigments or you're working with duochrome shadows which has shimmer in it, or pressed pigments, go for MAC 242. People often ask me what brush to use for your to blend your lower lid eyeshadow color. I have few options for that, but first I will show you guys the cheaper option, as in the inexpensive version, and that option will be e.l.f. This is called e.l.f. Eye Crease Brush. Looks like this. This works really nicely. I've been using it for years, guys. It gets in there very nicely. So yeah, get this one. Or Morphe E36 is another good option. And my favorite to apply bottom lower lid eyeshadow color is this MAC 228 brush. This is the best brush to apply to pack the color here on your bottom lash line. And still, if you want to blend it, just go for this e.l.f. brush, e.l.f. crease brush it is called. And alright, if you are a beginner, you shouldn't be caring much about a pencil brush, but if you still do care about a pencil brush, I wouldn't suggest it. If you're a beginner, you don't need it at all. But if you still want an option from me, I have these two. This is by Glamourous. This is very inexpensive, and this is by MAC. This is MAC 219 pencil brush. Sigma has a similar one too. I don't have it, so I cannot show you guys, but yeah, these two options for pencil brush. Also, if you are looking for a brush to pick up glitter, if you work with glitters a lot, loose glitter, thin one, thick one, I don't know, whichever pigment you work with, or loose glitter and you want a brush for that, I have 3 options to show you guys if you want. Else you can easily get any paint brushes from a craft store and use that too. But I generally use these 3. Mostly I use the Sigma E56 shader brush, and I also love using my Real Techniques brush for that to pick up the glitter. This is the Real Techniques detailer brush. I love picking my glitter with this one. I also use MAC 242 with that for that, but I mostly reach for my Sigma one. I don't know why, but somehow I reach for this Sigma E56 one more often. Last thing, liner brushes. I have been loving Sigma E65 for years. I've been using this brush for years to apply my gel liner, but then someone asked me to get MAC 210. This is also good if you want a very precise application and you don't want a very thick liner. Get this one. This is really good. And MAC has the angle option too, angle version. Their 263 is really good. I don't have it, so I cannot show you guys. But my recent favorite and basically love of my life is Smith 203. It's the best angled brush, and it gives you such a precise application. Very nice winged liner you can create with this one, and it is good for mapping, especially if you are mapping your wing liner first. It is so good for that because it will give you a precise line. It will not fill in your gaps that quickly. You have to go back in the gel liner, dip some more, take some more, and then fill in those gaps. So yeah, if you want to map your winged liner with a black eyeshadow, even for that this brush is great. So yeah, Smith, amazing. Guys, I've always been a brush lover. I always believe in having good brushes, good quality brushes, because they will last you for years, for decades. They will not go bad. So yeah, if you invest in good brushes, I have always invested in good brushes, then you are set for life. But I cannot guide you about BH Cosmetics or these kind of brushes because I haven't used them. My first brush purchase were 9 MAC brushes when I didn't even know about makeup. I was just learning and through YouTube and everything. So I went ahead and bought 9 MAC brushes. That's how I started doing makeup and stuff. So I cannot guide you well about those inexpensive brushes. Alright you guys, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and these were my 2 cents about brushes and comparisons and everything. I'm not very good at explaining things, but I hope it was helpful and you enjoyed it. If you want more videos like this one, please comment down below and let me know what you want to see next, and I will try to do it. What else? Yeah, thank you so much, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video and comment down your suggestions. I will see you again in the next one. Bye.